Alright, so I've never done this before, but we're going to be doing an MPG test on my Toyota Sequoia. Alright everyone, we have just begun fueling. We're going to just top her off just for the trip. Just to essentially do about 250 miles, exactly 254. Once we get back at the pump, we're going to be measuring just to see how terrible in gas a Toyota Sequoia really is. I'm going to predict that it's going to be doing around maybe top 16 miles a gallon. I'm hoping 16, 17 miles a gallon, but I'm going to just see how my drive is. I'm going to pretty much be doing 70 miles an hour the entire way just to see 70 to 75 miles an hour. So I'm just going to do rear wheel driving and just see how she's doing. Currently says 388 miles till empty. She's been driving really efficient, but we're just going to reset this back to 0, and then we're officially going to reset that. We're going to see how many miles we do, and we are officially on the road, and all we're going to stick at doing is 70 to 75 miles an hour during this entire drive. So we got about 250 miles estimating. I will have the exact number here, and I will catch you guys halfway into the drive. There's an air museum that's really close to the Kennedy Space Center, and the temptation that I have to exit out right now to go to the air museum is 10 out of 10 right now. I'm obsessed with planes, so wanting to check that out right now is something that is extremely tempting to do, but MPG test is very important right now. So it's valid research. Understand, real estate. We are about to be officially halfway into the drive. So it's getting a little darker now. It's currently about 7:12 in the evening. It's been a really nice, beautiful drive. Honestly, the sunset just looks absolutely stupendous. So we're gonna just keep on driving, and I'll see you guys at the pump. Also, just to kind of show you, right now I've been averaging on what they says on the meter, 18.1 miles a gallon. Once I make it to the pump, I'm gonna do the calculations like TFL does, or Fast Lane Truck, if you guys know them. So I'm gonna actually do my own measurements, very similar to TFL, to see if we're actually getting 18 miles a gallon in the Toyota Sequoia. I have actually done a test like that one time during like overall driving, and the meter did say 16 miles a gallon. But in reality, after doing the math and all the calculations and stuff, it was 14.5 miles a gallon that I was actually averaging. So I don't think this thing is accurate. However, I could be wrong. This is probably one of the best times that this truck has ever been this fuel efficient. But yet again, it's just straight up cruising at 73 miles an hour. So I could be wrong. It could be actually averaging 18 miles a gallon, but I will find out once we make it to the pump. So we've currently hit a little over 200 miles. I'm just below half a tank, just ever so slightly below. Got about 40 miles left, so we make it to the pump, and then I will finalize exactly the conclusion. Currently it says 17.8 miles a gallon the last time I checked. Obviously I'm driving, so I'm not gonna check that now, but it's currently a little bit of showers as my wipers are going off, as you can hear that, and I will let you guys know what is the results here in just a bit. And moment of truth, 250 miles with just almost one quarter of a tank. And that is going to be 18.3 miles a gallon apparently. But let's check it out. And now we just wait for the result. And pump stopped at 15 gallons. We're going to just give it 30 seconds and we're going to refill. That right there says 15.55 gallons. So let's do some math. All right, 250.9 divided by 15.55 equals 16.1 miles a gallon. That's how much I was getting in the Sequoia. I had a feeling it was at least 16 miles a gallon that I was getting throughout the entire trip, which for an old V8, it's not terrible. And granted, this has a colder intake, it does have a MagnaFlow muffler, and it does not have any cats. And it's not tuned either way. So 16 miles a gallon, I'm not gonna complain too much about that. So guys, if you are interested in a older Toyota, just keep in mind, you're not gonna get great gas mileage out of it whatsoever. And that was straight highway for 250 miles. So if you are looking for a Toyota, just be aware, at least for a 4Runner, a Tundra, Sequoia, or even a Tacoma, just be aware that gas mileage is not going to be something that you're going to get that's great. So just something to keep in mind of. However, this truck has never let me down, or never let me down at all, or it's never broken down on me. Even the belt snapped, and it still drove me to the mechanic shop when I had no choice. So it is a very reliable truck. In the end of the day, it's 20 years old. So catch you guys in the next video with an actual review coming up.